Yo, yo. What is good? YouTube, welcome back. What is good? Happy Friday, almost Saturday. My bad. Hold on. Yeah, happy almost Saturday. What's it called? I told y'all. Oh, hope everyone is feeling good, feeling great, feeling blessed. If not, you know what to do. Welcome back to the channel, guys. What's it called? I saw the game. My bad. I was drinking, I was thirsty. But yeah. I saw the game. Game 3. Western Conference Finals. We have the OKC Thunder and San Antonio Spurs. They played at San Antonio. The injury report came in, and they said De'Aaron Fox, who was injured in the Timberwolves series. I guess one of the guys kind of stepped on his foot, and I guess he tweaked his ankle. But he was cleared to play. And then Dylan Harper was cleared to play. He didn't really score. He didn't really score. Dylan Harper didn't score that much, but he had an impact other ways, I guess. De'Aaron Fox had a big impact on both ends. He would score a bit, but also steal the ball, play defense, and whatnot, and make it difficult for OKC. But yeah. San Antonio started off very hot from the field. They started off 15-0. Yeah, so they were on a 15-0 run to start off the game. And then I guess after that, OKC started to go on a run. And OKC started to go on a run. And then I think by the end of the first quarter, San Antonio was only up by 5. Because OKC was catching up. They went on a run. They caught up, but they caught up to 3. They down by 3. And then San Antonio went to the end of the first, leading by 5 points. And then after that, OKC went on a run. Yeah, OKC went on a run in the my bad. in the second quarter, and yeah, um, OKC went on a run in the second quarter, and then I I guess it was San Antonio that was trailing, or they started to go up, and then eventually they went up by double digits, went up by 10, 12, 12, 11 points, uh, and then San Antonio went on a run, I believe. Maybe near the end of the second or third quarter. Uh, I don't know, one of those two. Um, yeah, San Antonio went on a little run trying to catch up. Um, but they couldn't really catch up. Just like last game. And then they were taking it to Victor, and they were making it very hard. Both teams were playing hard. Um, SGA, Shea Gilchrist, um, didn't have any free throws throughout the first half. Um, but in the second half, he had like I forgot how many free throws it was. It was like 8 or 9 free throws, but he made all his free throws. Uh, the one I remember was he was 7 out of 7 from the free throw line. Is what I last knew about how many free throws he had in the second half, and he didn't really have an impact. Well, he was the assister. He was the assister because he was being pressured like Brunson yesterday. So he was the assister. He assisted. He gave the other Jalen Williams, not J Dub, but Jalen Williams. J Dub was on the bench. He was injured with the hamstring that he suffered. I think game 1. I think. Yeah, I think it was game 1. Yeah, game 1 he suffered the hamstring again. So Jalen Williams, oh my God, he had like he was knocking down three after three after three. He had like uh 3 or 4 threes by the end of the half. He had like no, he had like he had like 3 or 4 threes at the end of the half, and then I think he ended with 4 or 5 threes that he made. Because in the second half, I think in like the fourth quarter, um, near the end, he scored like a big three, and then he fell. He got fouled by Cornette, I think. Uh, yeah, he scored a three, and then I think Cornette fouled him or something, and then Jared McCain was right there like celebrating, like yeah, like pumping his teammate up, and yeah, Jared McCain had a really good game off the bench as well. Um, AJ Mitchell, AJ Mitchell, he was really good against the Lakers. He had like a big impact on last series. He hasn't really had a big impact this series, but he went um, to the bench. There was like a little mini scuffle. It wasn't nothing too serious. But they kept on fouling Castle, and he didn't like it. They kept on fouling him, so he couldn't get the easy buckets. They kept on fouling him, and it was one. He already got mad at Alex Caruso because Caruso would foul him. He was already mad about that because he didn't like it. It was like barely any contact, but he got fouled, but he didn't like it. And then the next time he went down the court, I guess they stole it from SGA, and then he thought he had an wide open dunk, and then AJ Mitchell was there, and then he stopped him, and then he fell. AJ Mitchell pushed him in the back, and then he fell, and then his teammate Vassell his teammate Devin Vassell would he would what's it called um yeah, Devin Vassell would he would uh fend for him and he was like pushing he pushed AJ Mitchell, and he was pointing at him and talking to him, and then AJ Mitchell like was getting his hands off of him, and he pushed him back, and then each of them had like a tech. Each of them had a tech and a flagrant foul. They weren't ejected or anything, but yeah, they each had a tech. And then Castle, I think Castle had like one 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 basket and then the ball, and then yeah, they kept on fouling him. They kept on fouling Castle, and he was like like he was frustrated, but he didn't react anymore. They fouled him like two more times, and then he was like, oh my god. And then they would make it very hard for Wemby to get going. Also, like they weren't giving Wemby any easy looks. Like Wemby, yeah, he made his three. He made two threes, and then like made like a couple good mid range shots, like really good mid range shots. My God, Victor is insane. Um, but yeah, he didn't have a big impact like he did in game one. Um, and then so Jared McCain had a really good game. He had what it was like a career high 26 or something like that. He had like 26 points. I think he had as many as SGA and Wemby. They each had 26 points. I gotta check. And then Hartenstein was really good. He was guarding Wemby really good, and Alex Caruso had another another masterclass impact, on the game. Um, so let me see. Let me see. Yeah, so AJ Mitchell only played less than 17 minutes, only had 2 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 out of 5. He made 1 out of 5 from the field, 20%. He missed the only three he attempted, 0 free throws. Okay, and 3 turnovers. He had 3 turnovers. And then Chet Holmgren. Oh, he was pretty aggressive today. He was like last game he was kind of getting aggressive. Uh, Chet Holmgren. He was pretty aggressive. This game He had like two dunks and like a three or two, and then he had like a couple baskets from the mid range, and he would like uh, guard Wemby and make it difficult for him for a couple plays. He played for 28 minutes exactly, 14 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. He was 5 of 7 from the field, so 71.4%, missed only 2 baskets. Really good. And he was 1 out of 2 from free throw. Oh, from 3, my bad, from 3. So he made 1 out of 2 3-pointers, 50%, and 3 out of 4 from free throw, actually. So he made 3 out of 4 free throws, 75%. Not bad. And 0 turnovers. So not bad. Hartenstein, the center, their center, had 21 minutes, 21 and some change. He had 5 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, but he did really good. He guarded Wemby. They threw other guys at Wemby at times too. Like Jalen Williams, the guy that came off the bench that had a really good impact. Um, he was guarding Wemby at times. Uh, yeah, Lou Dort and Alex Caruso, and yeah, I don't know if Cason Wallace guarded Wemby sometimes. I don't know, but yeah, uh, yeah, they threw different guys at Wemby. Hartenstein did really good, so 5 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. He was 2 of 4. He was 2 of 4 from the field, so 50%, not bad. He only attempted 1 3. Oh, yeah. He threw up the 3 at the end of the buzzer in the third quarter. In the third quarter, and he missed it. It was at the buzzer. He just chucked it up. He's not. Hardenstein doesn't shoot threes, so. And he was 3 of 4 from the free throw line, so 75. Wait, no, he was my bad. He was 1 of 2. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line, so 50%. And then 23 minutes, Lou Dort, one of the guys that was guarding Wemby, 0 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, uh, 0 steals, 0 blocks. He was 0 for 1 from the field. So he attempted one. Field goal and he missed. He was 0. Oh, and it was a 3. It was a 3. He was 0 for 1 from 3. So that was the field goal. And he had 0 free throws. No free throws. 1 turnover. Oh, Hartenstein had 2 turnovers. And then Holmgren had 0. Okay. And then they had SGA, their MVP, the leader, 36 minutes and some change. He had 26 points, 2 rebounds, 12 assists. So he had a double-double. Yeah, so he assisted 12 times. So kind of like Brunson yesterday, since they were throwing people at Brunson. Um, so they were facilitators, but they also had their points too. SGA had 26 and 12. 0 steals, 1 block. He was 6 out of 17 from the field, so 35.3%. So not bad, but not great at the same time. Could be better. Could be 8 out of 17 or whatever. But anyways, he was okay. 2 of 4 from 3, so he missed 2 of his 4 attempts from 3, 50%. and he made oh my goodness, he went to the line 12 times. He went to the line 12 times in the second half and made all 12 of them. That's crazy. And he had 2 turnovers. So yeah. And then, like I said, Alex Caruso off the bench. He played for 24 and some change minutes, almost 24 and a half. Had 15 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 1 block. He was really, really good again. Um, 4 of 7 from the field, 57.1%. So only missed 3. Not bad, not bad. 3 of 5 from 3, 60%. So he only missed 2 3-pointers. So not bad. And 4 of 6 from the free throw line. So 66.7%. So only missed 2 free throws as well. So yeah, Alex Caruso was pretty good from the field. Only had 1 turnover. Jared McCain, 26 and some change, almost 27 minutes. 24, my bad. He didn't have 26. He had 24 points. 24 points, career high. 4 rebounds, 1 assist. 10 of 21 from the field, 47.6%. So not bad. Not bad. Yeah, 10 of 21. So pretty good, almost 50%. He was 2 of 10 from 3, so he only made 20%. Not great. Not great. Usually he's better. Usually he's better at 3, but you know, he made 2 really important threes. Had 2 free throw attempts and made both of them, and then 1 turnover. Okay, and then Jalen Williams, the guy off the bench, had played for 21 and some change, almost 22 minutes. Had 18 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 0 blocks. 5 of 7 from the field. He was 5 of 7 from the field, so 71.4%. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Only missed 2. And then 5 of 6 from 3. So yeah, like I said, he had 5 threes. 5 of 6, so 83.3%. So really good. And then made all 3 of his free throws, so 100%. So Jalen Williams came off the bench, had an efficient night. 0 turnovers, so that's good. And then Cason Wallace off the bench. Played for 28 minutes and some change. 11 points, so pretty good. Not bad. 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, 0 blocks. 3 of 8 from the field, so 37.5%. Could be better, but I mean, not bad. 3 of 8. He was 2 of 6 from 3, so 33.3%. Could be better. He could have made one more. But you know, yeah. So 2 out of 6, and then free throws. He had 3 out of 4. He made 3 out of 4, so 75%. Not bad. Only missed 1, and 0 turnovers. So yeah, that was the OKC side. Let's see the San Antonio side. Devin Vassell played 36 minutes, 20 points. Not bad. He had a good impact. 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals. So really good. 4 steals, 0 blocks. 6 of 12 from the field. So he was efficient, 50%. Half. He made 3 out of 6 from three, um, so 50% efficient as well. And he made all his free throws, 5 of 5 from the free throw line, and 0 turnovers. Okay, and then Champagny, he played for 35 minutes and 10 points, so not a very good night for him. 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. He was 4 of 10, 4 of 10 from the field, so 40%. So almost 50%, but you know, he was 2 of 8 from three, so 25%. So not that good. Uh, not that good. 25% from three. 0 free throws, and he had 0 turnovers. So not a very good shooting night for Champagny. Wemby played for 39 minutes, 26 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. So pretty good. 8 of 15, 8 of 15, 53.3%. So not bad, but could be better. Wemby could score more. Um, he was 2 of 5 from three, 40%. Um, yeah, 2 of 5 from three, only made two. But that's pretty good for Wemby. He was 8 of 10 from the free throw line, so 80%. Only missed 2 free throws, not bad. And he had 2 turnovers, only 2 turnovers. And then Stephon Castle, uh, he didn't really have a big night. He played for 34 and a half minutes, uh, and had 14 points. So I mean, he had an okay night. Not so good shooting. Um, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. But so he had 1 steal, 2 blocks, so not bad. He had 1 out of 8 from the field. He was 1 out of 8 from the field, so 12.5%. So not good, not good. He was 1 of 5 from three, so 20%. So not good at all. But his free throws, let's see, 11 out of 14. So that's where he had his effect on the game from the free throw line. 11 of 14, only missed three, so not bad, 78.6%. And then had one turnover, not bad, because the last two games he had 11 and 9 turnovers, and he had 20 in total, and it was insane. De'Aaron Fox came back this game. Um, Played 30 minutes and some change, almost 31. Also, I forgot who it was. I think it was Lou Dort. Like Lou Dort fell, and then he fell on his ankle, and he tweaked his ankle again or something like that, because he already had his ankle hurt, and he was hobbling. I think this was like third the third or fourth quarter, maybe the yeah, like the third or fourth quarter, I forgot. But he was hobbling, and he went to the bench for some time, and then I guess he came back out. In like the fourth, um, with like maybe 5 minutes left or something. I don't know, but he came back out. So yeah, almost played 31 minutes, had 15 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, uh, 7 of 14 from the field, so 50%. not bad. He was efficient, pretty good. But he was 1 of 6 from 3, so 16.7%. Not good from 3. Had zero free throws, and he had 4 turnovers, which is not good. But I mean, he's coming back from injury, so you know. And yeah, the guys that came off the bench didn't really have an impact. Dylan Harper only played 17 minutes, had 6 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. He was 2 of 7 from the field, 28.6%. One for 3 from 3, 33.3%. So only made 1 out of 3. Not good. And he had 2 free throws and made 1, so 50%. And had 2 turnovers. So yeah, he only played 17 minutes, but didn't really have an impact. Keldon Johnson, the 6th man of the year, played 11 minutes and some change. Not quite 12. Had 5 points, 2 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 steals, 0 blocks. 1 of 5 from the field, 20%. So didn't really have an impact. 1 of 4 from 3, 25%. So not good either. But he made 2 of his free throws, 2 out of 2, so 100%. And he only had 1 turnover. Okay. Okay. And that was what he did in like 11 to 12 minutes. Luke Cornett. Played for 12 and a half minutes. 12 and a half minutes. So yeah, he came off the bench. I think this was like the third quarter, I believe, or the fourth. 4 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and he's the center. 2 of 3 from the field, so not bad. Made 2 of 3 of his shots, 66.7%. He doesn't shoot threes because he's a center. Well, he's not that kind of center. And 0 free throws. And had 2 turnovers. So, okay. And yeah, and then Carter Bryant played for 10 and a half minutes. Had 3 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. 1 for 3 from the field, 33.3%. And he was 1 of 2 from 3, so 50%. So he half. And then 0 free throws, and had 1 turnover in the 10 and a half minutes he was there. Okay, so yeah, that is the points for both teams. It was a really good game, but the OKC Thunder was just too overwhelming, and they eventually came back from being down 15 in the first quarter and won by 15. It was 123 to 108. Yeah, 123 to 108. So, yeah, and hopefully San Antonio can get the next one at home so that it would be tied. I kind of knew, I don't know, I kind of knew OKC was gonna come out swinging again, because they already San Antonio stole one from them the first game, so OKC had to make up for it. So OKC had to come out swinging the next 2 games, which they did. But I'm pretty sure San Antonio hopefully can have an answer next game. They play one more at home, and then they go to OKC, game 5, hopefully they go to game 5 tied 2-2. So the series will be 2-2, and then go to OKC. Yeah, yeah. But anyways, uh, my bad, guys. This has been a long video, but yeah. Um, so we'll see how the series goes. Um, I will make a video tomorrow for game 3, Cleveland and New York. So I will have that for you guys. Yeah. Uh, they go to Cleveland, so hopefully they can get one. But yeah. But I might be making another video right now. So stay tuned for that one. Alright. But anyways, have a good one, guys. This has been a quite a long video, my bad, but you know, it is what it is. Have a good one, guys, and I will see you guys in the next video, alright? Take care, stay blessed. Bye, 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 bye.